cheer if you like boobs. Yeah! I like boobs. I'm bisexual. I don't really like my boobs though. You know, I used to be very insecure about my body and sex and everything, to the point where I was a bit like Uber. After a ride, I'd ask for a rating. You know, and I said to my boyfriend at the time that I was thinking, like, what do you think of my boobs? Like, do you like them? And he complained, they're very small. Which surprised me, because up until that point in the relationship, he always told me size doesn't matter. So we were looking into boob jobs, very cute couples activity, highly recommend. So, because he didn't like my boobs, I didn't like them, so we were thinking, right, I'll get a boob job. And he said to me, you know what, I don't know if you should do this, because it's very expensive. And I said, I know it's expensive, but that's why we're going to go halves. We went halves on the TV, like, and he wanted that bigger for playing with. It just made sense. But anyway, I have a new boyfriend now. He's lovely, thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm going to see Harry Styles with him. Yeah, I'm excited. The poor guy doesn't know what he's in for. Like, when I was a teenager, I used to go into concerts thinking to myself, the person on stage is going to see me in the crowd and want to date me, obviously. And I know you had the same thought coming to this gig tonight, and I can't see you. Anyway, so I was going to see One Direction, right? And I was stressed out because I was thinking to myself, there's 5 people in One Direction, so how am I going to choose which one to date? Because you can't date 2 members of the same boy band, it's just not done. So I was like, what if I go out with Harry and then realise I've actually got more in common with Zayn? That'd be a nightmare. Whereas now, actually, I think I could find something in common with any millionaire. It'd be fine. And I was stressed out because I was like, oh my god, I have to get ready for the concert with the hair and the makeup and the shaving everywhere, just in case. You know, I had to be prepared. Although I've been with my boyfriend almost 5 months now, and he hasn't even seen both my legs shaved at the same time. Like every week I just take it in turns, doing one or the other. Although we are going to see Harry Styles together, so he'll see me fully shaved then. Because I have to be ready, just in case. Like Harry Styles is my hall pass. He's the one celebrity I'm allowed to sleep with, and my boyfriend can't be mad. I say one. Like every time we watch a new movie, I've got someone to add to the list. You know, I've actually started an Excel sheet, because the last thing I want is Margot Robbie coming on to me, and I can't remember if it's going to be cheating. Although I will say, you can always tell a relationship is going downhill when your hall passes stop being distant celebrities like Scarlett Johansson, Matthew McConaughey, and starts being like Mattress Mick. Who, for the people not from Ireland, is a man who became famous for selling mattresses. We have a musical about him and everything. So if you've got Mattress Mick on your list, or you know, some lad off a Bank of Ireland ad, or your local politician, because you know they're going to be knocking at your door, and if they want your vote, they can earn it, you know. But yeah, I'm going to see Harry Styles and my boyfriend in Amsterdam. I can't wait. I paid €150 for a ticket, hoping I'll have sex with Harry Styles. My boyfriend has paid €150 for a ticket, hoping I'll have sex with him. We found the same ticket. We're hoping for very different shows, you know? And my fear is, because we're going to be in Amsterdam, that we'll end up in the red light district, and he'll see the prices, and he'll think to himself, I'm being scammed. Paying for the same sex he gets in Ireland for free. You know? It's like when you pay for tap water abroad, I hate that. Like, you know, for the money you'd want something a bit less bland. That's like sex with me. Anyway. So my boyfriend, he's very sexually adventurous though. Whereas I'm not. He wants to bring a vibrator into the room, and I'm like, no, his hands are huge, right? And the buttons on the vibrators are tiny. So I'm thinking to myself, there's one button to turn the vibrator on and off. There's a second button to turn up the intensity. And there's a third button for Morse code mode. I'm guessing you all have fancy vibrators. So a cheap vibrator, it'll just go, The fancy ones to make them worth €50 can also go Morse code mode. So I know that women find it so easy to orgasm. They're like, let's just put this extra button in, add in a bit of jeopardy, for when you're fiddling around. But I can only imagine how they were designing those vibrators. There must have just been a bunch of lads in a room. And one of them goes, my missus loves when I go down on her with my tongue and spell out the alphabet. And what they got from that was, women love letters. But how do you get a vibrator to spell out the alphabet? Morse code. So I'm Jess Spencer, thank you very much.